What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of January 5th to the 8th, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Winding Cove on the EDZ. Alright, now let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the weapon, we do have the Monte Carlo. This is actually an incredible primary weapon. If you don't have it, for goodness sakes, pick it up. By the way, can I just do a little bit of a rant here? Every time I make a Xur video, I get people in the comments being like, it has the wrong barrel and the wrong masterwork. It's literally mid. Why would you recommend it? Listen, Xur is designed as a new and returning player catch-up mechanic, so even a mid weapon is going to be huge on those people's accounts. Also, look at the price. It's legendary shards, a currency that's literally being deleted from your inventory and you're getting nothing in return in the next expansion. For goodness sakes, if even 1% of you is considering buying any of this stuff, err on the side of buying it because it's a useless currency that you might as well spend. Rant over. Now, as for the armor, sealed Ahamkara grasps, a little bit of mobility, a little bit of intellect, not really spiky. I'm gonna skip that. Ursa Furiosa, 66 is definitely on the higher end, but 15 mobility is not what you want to see on the Titan. Then, for the Ophidian aspects, wow. That is a massive chunk of resilience here. Unfortunately, the Ophidians are certainly more of a PvP-focused exotic, and for resilience, like even a Warlock wants resilience, but mainly they want it for PvE, where it provides damage resistance. So, bit of an odd situation for this as Ophidian aspect. Like, undoubtedly it's a pretty powerful role, but I think it's kind of, you know, the stats are for PvE, the exotic is for PvP. So, do with that what you will. Now let's talk about the weapons here. Compulsive Reloader and Moving Target. Not really too interested in that. Just keep in mind though that you can craft a piece of mind. So if you like buy this from Xur and then use a harmonizer from your battle pass, like if you're missing one piece of mind, like you can potentially unlock it for crafting. Then we have an Air Assault Feeding Frenzy Callus mini tool. Well, certainly a Feeding Frenzy Callus mini tool is super powerful, but unfortunately Air Assault is really not what you want in my opinion. Well, with that being said, holy crap, hold on a second here. You have full bore for the range. You have accurized rounds for the range. You have a range masterwork. You're actually going to be, you know, smacking people from pretty long range here with this Callus mini tool if you can deal with the recoil. All right, now as for the disparity, well, we do actually have Desperado, one of the more powerful pulse rifle perks. Certainly when you can activate this, like in a PvP environment especially, it schmacks. Combined with Moving Target, I mean, you do get the better strafe speed. This is actually not a terrible PvP role worth considering. Now, okay, I just kind of went through like 20 different emotions there. So, Blinding Grenades, Truth Teller is fantastic, but then we have Feeding Frenzy and Demolitionist. Now, both of these perks are actually good, and I mean, like, Feeding Frenzy for a grenade launcher that you're going to reload after every single shot is not actually a terrible idea. The problem is that usually you would want one of these perks to be auto-loading holster. Generally, when people are using disorienting grenades, you want auto-loading holster. You can whip it out, shoot it, switch to your other weapons, and deal with those blinded enemies. So, kind of an interesting role here. If you don't have, like, a blinding void grenade launcher, pick this up 100%, but you can do better. Now, as for the Sojourner's Tale here, I mean, Quick Draw, Adrenaline Junkie, Assault Mag, not terrible, but not amazing. Threat Detector, Chain Reaction, Blast, Batu. Certainly Chain Reaction, you got Spike Grenades even as well. You know, not terrible, but also not absolutely insane. And a Tarantula here with Kill Clip, I've seen better. Now, as for the weapon on the back, the Hawk Moon on its lonesome, snapshot sights, and fluted barrel, I've certainly seen a lot better than this. I'm gonna skip. Now, moving on to the armor, first of all, let's check the rarity at light.gg. So, this set was introduced back in Season 13, and it's a pretty common set with over 43% of Guardians having access to this very helmet. Now, let's check the rolls here. Well, certainly, hey, 61 total with a big recovery spike. Not the worst if you are looking for recovery. Often with Titans, they have, a lot of resilience and so on. It's not a bad idea to fit like one piece with a higher recovery so you can get a little bit of health regeneration in. Then we have a 58, so under 60 is not great. However, man, that's some spikes, like a huge resilience spike, a huge strength spike, not a bad piece if you're making a melee focused build, but again, I usually like above 60. Yet again, below 60, but huge mobility spike, so no thank you. And then again, 59, intellect spike, recovery spike, I think probably these arms are the best things here. Let's move on and check the Warlock. Alright, now for the Warlock, let's see these gloves. 61 with a big strength spike, a little bit of resilience recovery. Honestly, not terrible, especially if you are wanting that strength for like a melee build. Then we have 61 resilience and strength, a little bit less spiky than before, so 59, not spiky at all, and 60 with a ton of mobility, not great. Let's move on to the Hunter. Alright, now for the Hunter, let's see these gauntlets. Whoa, 62, massive mobility spike, finally on a character that wants mobility, and you got an intellect spike as well. Honestly, really not bad here. Then we have the chest piece here, 58, it's a little too low. Then we've got 59, no spikes at all, and 58, again, pretty low, a little bit of resilience. Honestly, these gloves are probably the best thing here. So overall, guys, really some mid stuff, some mid armor. I mean, the Monte Carlo is absolutely cracked. Pick this up 100%. Nothing absolutely blowing my mind, but certainly, again, depending on your account, if you're even considering any of this stuff, spend that useless currency, pick it up, try it out, and if not, again, you only wasted a currency that's going away anyways. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus, that is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.